I'm just getting set up here. Hold on. Whoa! I think, we're just going to wing it. That's it. Wing it. Sometimes you get too, this is a fantasy. Sometimes you get too worried about being so accurate that you just kind of almost take away from it. So you have to kind of watch doing that. So we're just going to get right into it. I think we'll be able to finish this one tonight. Oh, I do. Okay. This is the Indigo building. I think I'm going to move that just a little bit. There we go. And a little more this way. There we are. There's another building going up here. We're just going to kind of slip it in. And that's the new Ritz-Carlton over there. And just kind of put it in. Buddy. Hey, Anthony. How are you doing? Coming in with a little bit of white. A little bit of blue. And then we got the Ritz over here. I was just looking at a map and everything, and I got a little blobby hole there. That's all right. It's not completed yet, but we're going to kind of make it like if it is. Pretty big building. Buildings here in front of it. Up at 4 a.m. this morning, so if I'm a little bit punchy, I do apologize. Do that. Got this one building here. Whoa, okay. Purple. I don't want purple. So we're going to come in here with like a little bit of brown. And Okay. Got the Ritz-Carlton here. I think that's going to be taller than that. Big building they're putting up. Still got a ways to go. I don't think they've topped out yet. That in there. And we're going to not worry so much more about detail, I think. Just kind of finish up on the ships and I'm going to call this good. See, I think that needs to be like so. There. Yeah, seriously, I could sit here and spend the next 2 years trying to get everything exactly right. Hello, Diane. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you could join us. Whoa! Okay, not myself. Sorry. Okay. That's the Ritz. We're just kind of sketching it in there. We're gonna call it good. Whoa! I'm so glad to see most of you making the journey over to YouTube. If we could just get a couple other people to make the leap, and we'll be there. We've had Donna, you, Diane, Anthony, Billy, Mavis. Let's see who else has been on. We've had most of the crew on there, so it's been good. Okay, got a bigger brush here. Yeah, I don't know. Just get shadows put in here. We're going to come in here, let that dry out a little bit, and then we're going to get a little bit of a distance thing going on here and get the mountain in here a little better. Mount Hood. Like magnets, you know. They have been trapped. Unintended. Okay, so letting that dry. And actually, we're going to do have a little bit of a haze, which is very common for Portland because it's the marine air. But we're going to kind of fix this up first. Big pink there. Willamette River here. This. My friend lives in that building. We have these windmills on top of that help power up the building. Okay. This building, really don't know what that building's going to look like. It's still under construction. Same thing with the Ritz-Carlton here. I was looking at what it's going to look like. Big building, geez. So we're not going to worry about too much more. Okay, like I said, you get carried away. It's not a photograph, it's a painting. Rudy! Oh man, I'm in voice. Watch out. Okay, what that? Okay. Let that dry for a minute. We're going to work while that's dry. We're going to work up here. A little more on these ships here as I get them. Money, papa, dee, 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 dee. No idea. Fighter escort here. I work a little bit on those guys too. Okay. Such a beautiful day here. It's warm. It's really warm today here in Portland. It was like bumping 80. It was just beautiful. A little bit humid for us, but we're wimps. So nothing like what you get there And New York, Anthony. Just cleaning them up. I'll get out of your way here. Yeah, but it's very short. Apparently, it's back to rain tomorrow, so just in time for Memorial Day weekend. Oh well. Buddy. No idea. Oh God. Oh, you're pretty desperate there, Diane. Okay. Those engines to put in there, big behemoth engines. Sitting down and hear the big squeak here. Let me bring up the. No, I do have them up good. I have some references of the F-15s here. Buddy, I'm gonna add some Van Dyke Brown. Not sun green, but Van Dyke Brown. There we go. Clean up those jets, the old fighter jets. Yeah. Our winter is very gloomy here in Portland. Very short days and lots of rain. Okay, so we're going to come back in here with a bigger brush. That might be a good brush to do it. And we're going to put a little bit of haze going on here. Okay, why is that doing that? I'm going to rinse that out. A little bit of magenta, and magenta is such a powerful color that it tends to just overpower everything. So you have to be really careful with it. That's too much. Blend like mad right now. That's too much. That's all right. And come on here with that. You want to put like marine air. You don't want it to, you want to be able to see through it pretty much. Unless it's like downright fog, which we get. I tell you, when I used to live in Tacoma, Washington, whew, man, they could get fog. They rivaled San Francisco for fog. Man, that would just, it was amazing. You couldn't see through it at all. Work on this. Needs to get toned down a little bit. I can already see that. Yeah, we should get done with this. So it's just going to be keep working at it, keep working at it. Mm-hmm. Coldest winter I've ever been was in Germany. It was like, holy crapolas. It was like they had a big front that came out of Russia. And it was just, oh my God. That was incredible. I didn't think it could get that cold. God, something else. God, we had the high for the day was 25 below zero in a couple of days. That was just like, that gives you an idea. Back in here, kind of tone that down just a little bit, just kind of to create a distance feel because you have that haze going on. Yeah. I have a nephew that lives in Buffalo, so they understand winter. See why people move to Arizona there. Just gotta get shapes in here. Back in here with blue. Just trying to create that distance. Got streets. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, come back in here with some white. That's the Fox Tower there. Like I said, it's amazing how fast a city skyline becomes out of date, because all the building that's going on, and that's what's happening in Portland. If you wait a year, the skyline has changed, Ah! Go in here, Mike. Let me get my green in here. Yellow. Okay. Like I said, I'm getting to a point where I'm afraid to do too much. So you're getting the gist of the city, but I don't want to get carried away. And we don't even know what the new Ritz-Carlton is going to really look like. It's really kind of cool as it's going up right now. But I saw some concept sketches, so we're just going to kind of go with those. But seriously, it's amazing how fast a thing could get obsolete. Little bit of yellow ochre. And I got to be careful. I don't want to go overboard here. Just kind of get the gist here. That's a timbered stadium there. A little bit of blue. Ba-da-da-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Buildings in the background there. We'll just kind of just get them in there. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I have a tendency to want to just get almost like how it's exact, and that's not. It's a like I said, one, it's a fantasy, and two, it's an impressionist. I call it realism impressionism. Lowest temperature I've ever been in was 50 below zero, and that was also in Germany. That was like, phew, that's cold. That's just stupid because your breath actually freezes when you breathe out. That's dangerous weather. All right. Okay. Now let's clean up Ethel and George here. Let's see. I'm not satisfied with this. Yeah, we have a little town. When I used to live in a little town of Wenatchee, which is in central Washington State, there was Leavenworth, Washington, which is kind of it's makeshift Bavarian town, but it was up in the Cascades, and it snowed so deep that they were shoveling up from their two-story buildings. Let's get Ethel and George here. Can't believe what they're seeing. We'll get this done. I think we're just about there. I think, like I said, you could get carried away here. You could actually, if you're not careful, you'll end up working hours upon hours on. This thing already has several hours into it, and yeah. Ba-dum-da-dee-da-dum. Get back into the fighters here, and we're going to get it. We're going to call it here pretty soon. that small brush here. A little vino. Yeah, snow's not all that fun. It's fun when it falls at first, and then you're like sick of it. Then you have to slip a slide around in it. Ooh. It would just snow on the lawns, not on the streets. That'd be great. All right. Hey, Mavis! How you doing? Take a look at something here. Whoa! Oh dear. It is. That's one big building, I'll tell you that one. In Portland, we have a unique architectural problem here. We have what they call the Portland short block. So your footprint has to be reduced. And so they actually have to pound a whole bunch of stuff. It's amazing. You know, it really is. It makes it a unique problem. When they designed the city, they wanted to have a lot of corners, so they called it the Portland short block. And they never thought about incredibly high-rise buildings going up here. That was not thought. So they just never thought about something like that. You hear my squeaky chair? There I am. I definitely think we'll get done with this tonight. And so tomorrow's Empire Thursday. The endless project. Goodness. I can't believe it's been a year since I did Count Vespasian. God, it's just insane. But I think tomorrow I'm going to make a big effort to get that in there. This is kind of one of those paintings you could keep going and going and going, but I think I'll kind of sit back and look at it for a second here. Bear with me. It is. Squeak. I have my fat bottom, that goes on it. I'm like going, oh my God, get off of me. I think that's Mount Tabor there. We have these well, they said they're pretty extinct, but said they're technically not totally extinct. So wouldn't that be nice? Right in the middle of downtown, we have a volcano erupt. Ugh. Don't think that'll happen, but you never know. Let's get this here. Mount Hood. Let's get the clouds a little better. Stepping back. Merrick got it. Empire is the last of my giant canvases that I got from that series. So I doubt unless I get commissioned to do one, I doubt I do a canvas that big again. Problem with when you get a canvas that big is if you want to put it in a show, it is really quite the ordeal just to get it there. And then, you really have to think about that. I do not see myself painting that big again, unless, like I said, unless I get a commission to do it. Yeah, it is. And even like the places that they just say, oh God, look at the size of that darn canvas. That means they got to put it up. They got to, and that's things that you need to think about, and I'm kind of done with the huge paintings. I think the 30 by 40s are just fine. They fit in a car. That's the big thing. You don't have to rent something to move it. Unless you have a little sports car or something. Okay, I think we're done with downtown here. Okay. All right. So let's get back into the spaceships a little more. Let's get let's get to Mavis and who is it? Whoever Fling is this today. It was George, wasn't it? Oh Lordy. Nobody needs to know this, but Ethel dyes her hair. She's not a natural brunette. Just letting you know. Just in case you're wondering about things like that. Inquiring minds want to know. And nobody really cares about George. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're getting about there. I mean, I could keep adding detail, but I just think is at a point you need to kind of is it done? Is it done? You know? That's a little rough there. We're going to get that fixed. All right. Okay. Put them back. Whoa! Couldn't help myself. Sorry. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're closing in on it. What happened to my small brush? These are the things, especially when acrylic, you're like, where did I put that brush? Because it will dry out if it's just sitting somewhere. There it is. It's just sitting over here. And they will dry out to a concrete hard. I'll tell you that one right now. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to call it. There it is. Interesting view from Pitcock Mansion there. So I think we're going to call it. Yeah. My problem is my microphone's close to my disturbed chair. All right. All right. I'm going to sign off on this thing and we're going to call this one good. Hey, my God, it's Merrick. Oh, it's a beautiful day to do that. About ready to sign off on this one, Merrick. Just sitting here looking at it right now. Got a few more minutes here to kind of do what I want here. Oh, I couldn't help myself, sorry. Just a little more like that. Okay. You do a little bit of that. Hold on. Got a few minutes here. Who knows what this is for? It's like some sort of sensor. Tomorrow I'll take a break, and then Saturday probably do new science fiction. Then on Sunday Sunday I should be able to do it. Kind of want to go to. There's a jazz concert at the bar I like to go to, but that doesn't start until 2, so that still should work. Maybe I'll let you know. Weekends are always problematic for me. I never know. Whoa, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, just a little more, and we got it. And I have no idea what these are for, nor do I. A little bit of white, and we're going to call this one good. Okay. And on that, I think we're going to call it. All right. Let's call this one. No, couldn't help myself. Sorry. Like. And trap. Oops. It's going to need to be a little more yellow. Don't make the symmetry the painting, but at the same time, make sure you can see it too. Just like that. All right. And got to get the famous thumbprint in here. Whoa, couldn't help myself. An interesting view from Pitcock Mansion. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Whoa! Won't be out tomorrow. Friday is my normal day off. I'll let you know about Saturday. It's tomorrow. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm taking Friday off, so I'm off on my day. I'll be back on tomorrow, most likely with Empire at 8:00, and then Friday off, and then Saturday, good chance. Who knows what's going on, and possibly tomorrow, most likely, I'm going to do the Empire, but you never know. With me having Friday off, may actually go out. Who knows? So take care. Thank you so much for joining me. We got an interesting view from Pitcock Mansion. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you to those healthcare workers and all those people that have kept everything going. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, you heard my possessed chair. Arabas.